Has this happened to you? Your AI colleague of a neighboring sector hands you a plane below the minimum vectoring altitude. You accept it, and as soon as the airplane enters your airspace, you're busted for it. There are at least two different ways to handle this situation without getting busted. The first one is sending the plane to the digital void by clicking on it with your middle mouse button. The pros of this method is you won't get docked any points, minimum effort. The cons, total handled aircraft and maximal aircraft at the same time may be affected. But even worse, if singularity occurs within your lifespan and it becomes aware of how recklessly you have handled AI planes, you might get a top place on its kill list. The second method is by doing a point out. What this simulates is you accepting the handoff and then calling the other controller asking for permission to give vectors to the aircraft while it is still in the airspace that doesn't belong to you.
ATCpro, good morning. Boutique 523 is with you at 6,250 knots assigned.
In the game, this is done by entering C and the number of the sector followed by a star and then clicking on the target. Once you've gotten the point out approved, tell the pilot to climb to the needed altitude. If the aircraft won't be able to reach the new altitude in time before entering your airspace, give it some vectoring. Boutique 523, turn right, heading 350, climb and maintain 8,500.
350, climbing to 8,500, Boutique 523.
Boutique 523, report reaching 8,500.
Report reaching 8,500, Boutique 523.
Boutique 523, turn right, heading 170.
Turn right, heading 170, Boutique 523.
Now the aircraft is in your airspace and you have not been docked any points. Grats! The pros of this method is you don't affect your stats, you don't get docked any points. The cons of the method is it doesn't feel like a real-world procedure. But ask yourself this: if your real-world colleague would send you the same flight on the wrong altitude every single day at the same time, do you think he or she would be allowed to continue working for the FAA for a very long time? Probably not.